I thought it was a truck with a trailer on it.
Gotcha.
Hey y'all, good morning.
Nah, you cover my window.
I'm doing what?
Cover my mirror on my side view.
Oh,
There you go.
technical difficulties this morning.
I'm trying to see.
Oh, my bad. I'm not trying to be in the way while you're driving. Y'all, I gotta do a head. Nope, I gotta do handheld phone thing or camera holder thing for my vlogging. So I'm learning how to use it this morning. It's my first time using it. I was actually supposed to use it 2 weeks ago, but I didn't feel like it. You just have those days where you don't feel like recording, and I didn't feel like recording. And for one, I had my kids. It was our church homecoming, so I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't get any vlogging, any footage for homecoming. Yeah, it do stick. I saw your face.
Oh, man.
Y'all know when y'all be driving and exhaust or sewer or something come through the vent. Yeah, that did sting me. Anywho, yeah, so I didn't get any homecoming footage. I really just enjoyed homecoming, and we actually didn't plan to be at homecoming long anyway, so that wasn't even on the table to record, because we technically were prepared to walk around maybe for like an hour, fellowship, get something to eat, and go home. But it turned out us being there until like 6 o'clock. So yeah, but we had a wonderful homecoming. But that's, we'll talk about homecoming in another video. But yeah, so we are on our way to the store. The part we really don't like to do because we have to spend money. We don't like that part. We don't like having to spend the money. But, the old terminology, they say, in order to make money, you gotta spend money. Isn't that it? Yeah, I think that's it. If I said it wrong, y'all, somebody correct me in the comments. I think they say in order to make money, you gotta spend money. And in the line of businesses that we do, it's pricey with the things that we do, because the barbecue business, y'all already know, the cost of food has gone up tremendously. So, everything that we buy, especially like our meats and the stuff I use to do our sides and whatnot, all that stuff has gone up. The price of food is not like how it used to be, where you go to the grocery store and get $100 worth of food, and you actually feel like you can't stock up your pantry and fill up your refrigerator. Not now. But then, oh, what you say, what? Not now, And even with the cake, all the essentials that I use for the cake, flour, eggs, y'all know how those egg prices went. It was like you was buying a whole nother car, just going to go get eggs. And the way we as bakers have to use eggs, that was getting quite expensive. And then flour, sugar, like flour and sugar used to be cheap. Especially flour, yeah. Now, not no more. And then some of the cakes that I do bake, I use specialty flour, like cake flour. That went up. Butter, oh my God. I would get my butter from Sam's, and it seemed like every year they were going up $1 on the butter. And so it makes it hard to run these businesses when you're in the food industry. industry, and you spend so much money to get quality products, to make quality products, and then make sure that you are reaching your margin when it comes down to pricing, so that you actually make a profit. Like, we don't do no one ever goes into business to break even. No one ever goes into business just to make back what they spent as far as getting the supplies. People go into business so they can work for themselves. They can provide for their families, take care of their children or elderly loved ones, or just be able to live comfortably. But you have some people complain about your prices, say you're too this, say you're too that. But one thing I've always learned, one thing I learned a long time ago, and one thing I always tell my friends or people that I encounter that have their own businesses, when it comes down to pricing, you know your price. Charge what you charge. As Shirlene say, the price is the price. People pay for what they want to pay for. That's just what it is. People pay for what they want to pay for. I don't even listen to people sometimes when I hear folks, well, that's too expensive, or I'm not gonna pay that for that. But you have on high dollar items. Stop. Just stop. Just say you don't want it. You know, I'd rather you be honest and be like, well, you know, I don't want it. Just be honest. Well, I don't want it. Or they don't want it from you. And it is what it is. Some people just don't want it from you. They don't feel like you are worth spending that on. Like, just be honest. Because if it was in the store, a Gucci store or a Coach store or a Fendi store or a LV store, they'll go spend it. So charge what you charge. Know your price. Because don't nobody know your bills but you. Don't nobody know your goals but you. And hey, I don't. I had to learn that the hard way. Thank God for my former business partner who taught me a lot in business, and he let me know. He was like, some people are just not going to support you the way you think that they would support you. Some people will gladly dish out money, high dollar price money, to complete strangers rather than their own friends who they supposedly have the confidence in. And in the beginning it was hard to really, you know, take that in, because you're like, well, they're my friends. You know, if they know what I deal, they know what I deal with. They know the price of stuff. They know I'm up all night doing such and such. No, they'll go and support complete strangers and pay their price than invest in you. So, I'm at that point where if somebody say, "Oh, that's out my range, that's out my budget," I just be like, "Okay, well, I can refer you to a couple of people, or I pray that you find someone that fits within your means." And I don't even get offended by it no more. I don't even get offended by it anymore. I remember we had a barbecue thing, and my husband was stuck on this. And if she watched this vlog, then yes, ma'am, I'm talking about you in the sweetest way. But we had a customer to come up and purchase a plate, and they got a rib meal, a 2-meat plate. I'm sorry, it was a 2-meat plate, and it came with 2 sides, and I had made homemade cornbread. Now, when I make my food, I'm not buying no canned Glory Greens, okay? I'm not buying no Walmart or Sam's potato salad. Do you hear me? I'm not buying I already made mac and cheese. I make this stuff from scratch. I'm sitting there picking and cleaning these greens, cooking these greens for 2 and 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay, smoking that turkey leg on the smoker and then putting it in my greens. All right, I digress from that. But they complained about the price being, what was it, $20?
She got the one 2 million got all real. I can't remember.
I want to say it was a real play. All I
It
remember,
wasn't 1 million. It was $20.
$20, right?
But you're not just getting one piece of real.
You're not getting no one piece of meat and no little scoop of sides. We fill our plates up to where that plate is heavy. Okay? That plate is heavy. And she complained, and I said, well, I make these sides from scratch, ma'am. So you're not just paying for the meat. You're paying for the sides. You're paying for the cornbread that is made from scratch. This ain't no Jiffy, okay? And no shade to anybody that uses Jiffy cornbread because, hey, I like a good Jiffy cornbread. But I have a cornbread recipe that I don't need Jiffy cornbread, okay? And complained about it. And I'm like, you're paying for everything on this plate. You're not getting sides for free. You're not getting cornbread for free. And I just, it really bothers me because a lot of times it be your own. And I don't, and I know I have other nationalities on my subscription family, my subscribe family. I love and appreciate y'all.
And what bothered me so much about the situation is, before you ordered, you came up bragging how much you make it your job. Oh man, we do this, we make this so much an hour, and then you complain about a $20 plate.
Yeah. I think that's what did it. And to be honest, it's like, we don't care about how much you make. And we're not saying that in an ugly way. We're grateful to anybody that has, we praise God for you. For anyone that is out there that have a job, whether you're making $10 an hour, $7.25 an hour, $50 an hour. It's a blessing to be able to work. And for anyone that, feels shame about your job because you're not making a certain money bracket, don't be ashamed of what you make. Because there are some people out there that do not have a job, that desire a job, and is looking for a job, and would take a $5 an hour job because the times are direst. Like, the times are out here are hard. You have everybody that has some form of trade that they're doing to make ends meet. A lot of people don't just have a job now. A lot of us have a job and something else. And the Bible even teaches us to have multiple streams of income. And when I find that scripture, I'll put it on here for those that did not know, that the Lord would look, hey, He wants you to have multiple streams of income. Now, is that saying going out and get 2 jobs and 3 jobs and kill yourself? No. But if you can have a trade where you have a job and maybe you sell ebooks on the side, or you have an investment, you're doing stocks and bonds, or you have a CD and you have a high yielding savings interest account, like those are different avenues of gaining extra finances in your home. It is a Starbucks coming up because we're about to hit Grand Prairie, so Carrier. Oh, again, I'm sorry, but yeah, so she bragged about how much money she made, but complained about a $20 plate. And it just goes to show you that everybody don't see your value, everybody that don't see your worth, and it's okay, and what God has for you, what God puts in your hands for you to do, what God tailor makes you to do, everybody is not going to support it. Everyone will not see the vision. And it's not for everybody to see the vision, but you follow and do what God told you to do. And He will bless it. He will send the clientele. He will send the customers. He will, prosper your business. So if you are a small business owner, I don't even know how we got, I know how we got on this because, we out here shopping. But for whoever may be watching and you are a small business owner and you're struggling with pricing and you feel like you're not doing well because people complain about your prices, or it's over here. People say, I'm not going to spend $10 on no key charm or something. I don't know. I don't know if key charms cost less or more than that. I'm just saying. If that is your price because you know how much your stuff costs, stick to your price. You just haven't found your market yet. You haven't found your people yet. Keep going. Sign up for festivals. Sign up for farmers markets. Sign up to do all the things to get your product out there, and you are going to come into the right hands. I promise you. You'll come into the right hands. Everybody is not your customer, and that's something that I learned from my old business partner. Everybody is not your customer. Just because you feel like, I have a good price, I got a good product, everybody would love it. You have some people that just want support because of who you are. You have some people that actually like your product, but because of who, I'll leave it at, everybody's not your customer, and be okay with that. When you find your people, it'll take off. I told you why I get straws. So we came to Starbucks. Y'all probably like, I thought y'all said y'all like 7 Brew, and we do. I just feel like I haven't really
until the disappointment. But I know we don't say it's not that.
Typically they're white chocolate mocha and brown sugar mochas.
McDonald's full? It's a mistake.
Yeah, they typically taste really good. And I wanted a coffee taste this morning, and I need it. I need that little extra. I need that espresso this morning, so I wanted some Starbucks. I ain't cheating on my 7 Brew, but that white chocolate mocha with brown sugar syrup is really good at Starbucks. And ew. He talking about she tried it yet. Yeah, but prayerfully it's good, y'all. I have talked like 20 minutes, and I don't know if all of that is gonna go on the vlog, but if it makes it on there, I hope somebody got a good understanding of the heart of a small business owner. I really do, because when you're not the one that invests your time, money, and all the things, it's hard for you to really kind of see the worth of a person's product. So anywho, let us drink our coffee.
And on the small business part, I just want to say, if you know anyone that have information about getting funding, please get it for a small business. It is hard trying to buy all these supplies. If you in cake, if you in doing any type of meats or whatever you're doing, supplies is hard to get. Using your own money that you work hard for. If you can get funding, please do. Because we're in the process of trying to find funding.
Yeah.
Because meat is not cheap.
It's not. Even cake products.
Cake products not cheap.
Not cheap. And don't even get on the cost of. But like I was saying, don't even get into the sun, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this way. But don't even get into the cost of how much it is to buy the stuff that you need to design the cake. We're just talking about the stuff it costs to make the cake, not the stuff, the cost of what it takes to design the cake. I'm actually going to the cake store today, so I am going to bring y'all along so you kind of see what's going on. this weekend, y'all get to tag along with us because I do have a delivery. It's 2 deliveries taking place, but my friends are delivering one for me, and then my husband and I are delivering a wedding cake and setup. So, and that's 2 hours away. So we have to head to East Texas. But y'all will come along with us to see everything what goes into it. So I'm taking y'all with me. We're teachers by day, barbecue and cake by night. All right, y'all, and
it is good.
I tried to tell.
They inconsistent a lot of times. So.
Okay, y'all, so we're at Winco, and I'm showing my husband the bulk area, which I'm gonna start doing.
She didn't tell me I'm a Dominican.
Well, I honestly didn't know that they sold certain stuff in bulk. So this is my first time seeing. Well, I knew they did, but I didn't know that it was certain items. So let me correct it. I didn't know it was certain items. But let me show y'all something, because my cake season for the summertime, graduation time, Valentine's Day and all that, it's getting quite busy. So let me show y'all something. So these are bins. These are bins where you can buy things in bulk. So look, things like brown sugar, dark brown sugar.
I couldn't buy my brown sugar this whole time.
I got the powdered sugar per pound. Granulated sugar is 68 cents per pound. They have coconut, cane sugar. Look, Dutch cocoa powder. Now look how high that is, though, y'all. $8 a pound.
That's what you needed for this.
Yeah. And then they have like all this stuff.
Powder, a pound is a lot for
it is.
Powder, so.
It is. So if I was picking this up today, look, they have baking powder. Oh, I'm sorry, baking soda. Sorry. And then standard. This is unbleached.
Baking powder back there.
Yeah, I fixed it. Baker's flour. High gluten flour. Like if you make a lot of breads and stuff like that, that would be your go-to. Pizza crust. But yeah, y'all, so there are ways to there are ways to buy certain things. So if you are a small business owner, buying in bulk is going to save you a lot of money so that you can have a better profit margin. Okay? Sometimes it's not as easy, but it is possible. It is doable.
What a hard one is it?
Y'all remember that candy back in the day? That's where you get from the mothers. The mothers at church. They always had this candy.
No, that one. Or the round hard ones with a clear wrapper with no name on it.
I can't remember those. All right, y'all. This is Cake Carousel. About to go on inside, and I'm gonna show y'all the prices that I was talking to y'all about. That's how tired I am. It is the next day. I finished my cakes. We are currently en route to deliver a wedding cake and a groom's cake. Uh-oh, there's an accident.
I know a big wheel come back there.
Oh, it looked like it might have just, something might have opened up on the road. But, yeah, so we are headed to a wedding cake delivery for a wedding cake and a groom's cake, and I'm bringing you guys along so you can see me set up the cakes. My husband is going to be the cameraman while I set up the cakes. Y'all, let me tell you something. Your boy right here, he did so good. So I don't know, and I think I mentioned it earlier in the vlog. I think I mentioned it, that he was doing a fall festival, and I probably didn't mention it, but if I didn't, he did a fall festival last night, and it was strange because I'm so used to being with him, and he's so used to me being with him. It was kind of strange sending him off on his way. I'm gonna include pictures right here between us of the line. A friend of mine, she took pictures because she went and got her food, and she was like, he worked that line, but he sold out, y'all. To God be the glory. He sold out, and I want to say he was a little bit nervous doing it on his own. What you think? Yeah. But God was with him. He was not by himself. The Lord really helped him, helped navigate that line so he could have a system going, and he did good, y'all. He did so good. I was so proud. I was sad because I would have loved to have been there, but I was at home working on these cakes. And I have two friends that are stepping in to help me with the other cakes because both of the orders were due today. But of course, I'm only one person and I can't deliver all the orders together. So anywho, we're taking the bigger order, which is the wedding cake, and we're having to set it up, of course. And the vow renewal cakes, they're being set up by my friends, and they're currently en route to that venue. So I'm going to end up disconnecting from the camera in a little bit so that I can be available for FaceTime to help them set up their cake when they get to the venue. But yeah, I'll insert the pictures of those cakes for that event there. And I think they turned out pretty good. Everything was really good, huh?
42 minutes.
Praise God. When I tell y'all, my stomach's staying knots until I literally step away from the cake, take my pictures, and walk out that door. my stomach's staying knots. So this is a 3-tier cake, and then a groom's cake. And so I'm really pleased with how the groom's cake came out. The finishing touches for the wedding cake I won't do until I actually get to the venue, and that's put the flowers arrangements on it, and that will be the complete look. But yeah, traveling with wedding cakes are always stressful. So, but
I'm always driving.
He is the delivery man. He is the driver. He helps me transport. I remember before I got married, ooh, Lord, I tell you, single sisters, y'all hold on to God. Let the Lord send that man, because baby, when I was single, this was me by myself, traveling up and down the highways, delivering these heavy cakes by myself. Now, every now and then, have a friend or two with me, depending on what the order was. But most times, it would be me, y'all. That's some stress, but I thank God that I have somebody that can help with that load. My lovely husband. But yeah, I just wanted to pick up the camera and let y'all know that we are on the road. And this wedding is 2 hours away from where we live. So, or an hour 45 minutes away. So it's a little bit of a drive. We are both exhausted. Very tired. So I can't wait. Can't wait to actually get some sleep. But since this wedding cake is like 30 minutes, you said 30 minutes? From your hometown is what I'm talking about. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
35 minutes from where his original hometown is. We're actually going to surprise, I guess his mom. But we are going to stop and see some of his family. Like I said, anytime we get down here and have the opportunity for him to stop and see his family and friends, we're going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect because I don't know when they're going to call, and they're going to call FaceTime